Hi everyone, welcome back to Wrestling Fun with Father and Son. I'm Father Matt, and this is Son.
Hi.
And this is our Fastlane reactions. So in this video we'll go through Fastlane and our reactions to what happened at Fastlane, go through some of the match results and our thoughts and feelings on some of the highlights, some of the lowlights, and basically share some of our thoughts about where they're going to go for WrestleMania. So we'll start with the pre-show. Not a lot happened, just a couple of things. First of all, there was a match supposed to happen, which was supposed to be Rey Mysterio versus Andrade. That didn't happen on the pre-show. They announced during the pre-show that we're going to have a fatal four-way for the United States Championship with Andrade and Rey Mysterio versus Samoa Joe and R-Truth. Yes, R-Truth.
And Samoa Joe won.
Oh, we'll get to that in a little bit. Don't jump the gun. Backstage segment with the New Day, where Kofi Kingston was summoned to see Mr. McMahon about the WWE title match, which was going into that we were all positive. But the New Day had a match against Rusev and Nakamura, Shinsuke Nakamura. The New Day won. Also featured later on in the main show, but we'll get to that when we come to it. We'll go on to the. Basically, like I say, not a lot happened in the pre-show. Obviously, there was a little bit of storyline development with Kofi Kingston, but we'll get onto that as well as we go into the main show, which we'll now discuss. So the first match of the main show was Shane McMahon and The Miz versus the Usos. Standard match, back and forward. It was obviously The Miz's hometown, but sadly, The Miz was beckoned by his father to go to the top rope and do a high-risk move, which he missed. And sadly, the Usos beat The Miz and Shane McMahon.
And Shane McMahon hit The Miz.
Yeah, that was after the match. That was after the match.
Losing.
Yep, that was after the match. Obviously, Shane McMahon, he attacked The Miz. To be honest, it's been a little bit predictable. I didn't say it in the predictions video that we did, but to be honest, if you heard some of the rumours, obviously they're setting up a WrestleMania match with Shane McMahon versus The Miz. So yeah, that's a good development. We'll see what happens at WrestleMania with that match, but overall it was a standard match. You know, like I say, the Usos retained. Obviously, after that Shane McMahon match, we had Elias, who came out several times during the night, a couple of times during the night, to do basically mocking songs. He did the first one about The Miz. He did one about Kofi Kingston, and the last one he actually got attacked by Randy Orton with an RKO out of nowhere, and then AJ Styles attacked.
Phenomenal forearm.
Yep, phenomenal forearm against Randy Orton. I think they're setting up a WrestleMania match there between Orton and AJ Styles. But getting back to the next match was Asuka versus Mandy Rose. Again, standard women's match. Not really anything to really discuss. Really, that basically Mandy Rose slipped on the apron and Asuka was able to defeat her and retain. Like I say, nothing much really happened. Then we go into a little sequence backstage with Kofi Kingston standing outside Mr. McMahon's office when the New Day arrived and obviously barged in, where Mr. McMahon said it would be a triple threat now for the WWE Championship. Obviously, we were all excited, thinking Kofi was going to be put into that match, and he said that the match was next. So Kofi comes out to be told that it's a handicap match against the Bar, where he gets completely destroyed. To be fair, they're obviously hyping up Kofi Kingston. I honestly believe it's going to be a WrestleMania match against Bryan. I said that in my predictions. I think this is further cementing that. Obviously, the New Day came down to try and help him, but obviously Rusev and Nakamura got the better of them as well and left the New Day basically all over the floor, decimated. Like I say, I think they're getting a Kofi Kingston WrestleMania match there. Next, it was a Raw Tag Team Championship match with the Revival versus Aleister Black, Ricochet versus Chad Gable and Bobby Roode. Standard match. I'm not really a fan of these triple threat tag team matches, and I can't see why Ricochet and Aleister Black are a tag team. They should be on their own, shouldn't they?
I'm a fan of all the men matches.
Well, all the men matches, not the women then.
No, not the woman.
Oh well, we might get to that later on. But again, Revival attacked Chad Gable with a double team move to retain. Not much to really say. Ricochet did a few high spots, but again, I don't think they should be a tag team. They should be going for solo championships. Next we had the Fatal 4-Way with Samoa Joe versus R-Truth versus Andrade versus Rey Mysterio, which was made during the pre-show. It was an okay match. Rey Mysterio was probably the best person in that match with all his high-flying spots, but again, just a standard Fatal 4-Way.
Again, Samoa Joe won.
Yeah, Samoa Joe, he choked out Rey Mysterio with a Coquina clutch. Again, I don't think it was match of the night contender at all, but I thought I would have preferred this in the Rey Mysterio versus Andrade match, to be honest. I think. So yeah, like you say, Joe retained. Next we had the Women's Championship Tag Team match with Boss and Hug Connection versus Nia Jax and Tamina. Again, a quick match, throwaway match to be fair, with Nia Jax being pinned by Bayley. And then obviously Nia Jax and Tamina attacked Beth Phoenix, who was on commentary. Natalya comes down, they beat down both of them. I think they're setting up a triple threat match there for the Women's Tag Team Championships at WrestleMania. I think that's going to be a tag team match, and we'll see what happens there. Then we go through the triple threat for the WWE Championship, which we thought Kofi Kingston was going to be in. Ended up being Mustafa Ali was in there. What are you doing there? What are you doing? Mustafa Ali came out. Again, this was the match of the night for me. It was a very good match. Obviously, in the end, we had Rowan interfering, and
Daniel Bryan won again.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan did retain the title, but again, I think they're setting up that Kofi Kingston match. So again, he might not have that belt for very much longer. If they listen to the fans.
Like Samoa Joe, he won the United States
he did as well.
title.
Yeah, he retained as well. Right, a couple more matches left to discuss. We'll go to Becky versus Charlotte. If Becky won, she'd be added to that WrestleMania title match. Again, she was trying to sell the injury to the knee. Obviously, Charlotte was trying to target that match. Got her in a submission move just to have Ronda Rousey come down and DQ Becky to put her in that match. I kind of thought that was going to happen. I did say that in the predictions that she would be added to that match some way, whether it be through interference or a win. Obviously, it was interference by Ronda Rousey. Obviously, Ronda Rousey controversy at the minute with the viral video. Got quite a big reception of boos. And we'll see what happens with that title match at WrestleMania, triple threat match now. And obviously the last match was the Shield versus Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley. Again, a standard Shield match. I'm not a big fan of this. I'm not a big fan of reforming the Shield. They're trying to say it's one last time. Obviously on Raw tonight, they're going to do a farewell speech to say it's the last time.
Shield won.
The Shield did win in the end in a standard match.
I knew the Shield.
I didn't think it was very much. I didn't think it was a very good match in the end. Obviously, it was Roman Reigns' first match back, and he took the win on Baron Corbin. But like I say, I just isn't a fan of seeing the Shield reform at the minute. I think we've seen it too many times, and just because Roman Reigns is back, I just feel that, and Dean Ambrose is leaving. I just think it's a thrown away opportunity. Overall, I think the pay-per-view was a bit.
I knew the Shield would win.
Yeah, we knew the Shield would win. Overall, the pay-per-view I think was an average pay-per-view. A bit of a filler one before now and 4 weeks to WrestleMania. Overall, like I say, average rating. I think it was an average show. They built up some matches for WrestleMania. We could see a few more of what's coming. But like I say, we'll see it flesh out obviously tonight on Raw. We'll see Batista and Triple H with the head-to-head, and they'll start developing their storyline for WrestleMania as well. And we'll see Becky Lynch and Charlotte and Ronda Rousey and obviously Shane McMahon and Miz develop all their storylines. And Kofi Kingston and Daniel Bryan, I think, will develop their storyline as well for WrestleMania. So we'll leave it there. If you like this video, then please give us a like, comment and subscribe. All the links will be down below in the description, with the Facebook link and the Twitter link. And we'll see you in the next video. Hopefully it'll be the news video where I've uploaded another unboxing figures of the New Day. I'd like to check that out. Our new website link will be down there as well. So if you like us, then subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. So say goodbye, Kai.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.